I'm going to be comparing these three dry shampoos. I'm going to tell you a little bit where they're similar, maybe where they're not. What I'm going to be talking about is, do they give you volume back to your hair? Do they actually help with if you've got oil buildup? And how do they feel in your hair? Smell and white residue. So, and then I'll kind of tell you which one um, or even which two I will repurchase that are my top choice. So I have medium to fine hair. I have a lot of hair, so it tends to fall flat. I wear my hair up in a ponytail a lot. I have two toddlers, so having my hair down is very overstimulating. I'm gonna start with the divvy. This one, I'm gonna just put a little bit right here so you can just kind of see. I don't have any product in my hair right now, but just so you can see. This has like a kind of like a minty clean scent. I like the scent. I think it smells good. I will say with Divi, and I'm gonna let it sit for just a little bit, you are supposed to let it sit uh, for 1 to 2 minutes. A lot of times they just say for like 30 seconds. This one, you want to let it sit a little bit longer. So that's why I kind of doing that one first to let it sit. I do have the 9.5 ounce can, so it's a good sized can. This is 5.3 for the Amica, so you can kind of see the difference. It's like thicker, round. But the scent, it has always absorbed oil well for me. I do think it has a little bit of a white residue, but what I will say, if you have blonde hair like me, I actually don't mind that part with Divi. I feel like when I use this, it also like brightens my hair a little bit. Don't know why, but I always like that. Um, and uh, it works. I like Divi. So Amika, I'm going to show you this over here. This is one that I kind of recently got, and I've also been pretty impressed with it too. This one feels a little bit like cool as you're like spraying it on. And this one does not have any white residue. It's also tells you on the back that there's no trace. And I will say, like, I have used it and I have not noticed any white residue. But this one has a little bit more of a perfume smell, but it's still not a bad smell. Picks up oil, and I do feel like it gives me a little bit of volume back. I think Divi might give me a little bit more volume, but this one I have noticed it does. And I also like to use it on days that I don't need to be using dry shampoo, but just to add volume back to my hair. Uh, then lastly, the IGK, the first class. So this is like a charcoal detox dry shampoo. So I got this one, and let me put some, let's go down here. They all kind of feel the same. I do like the smell of this one. This is like, Divi is like a clean smell. Amika is a little bit more perfume like. IGK is like in between the two. I mean, none of them smell the same, but this one has kind of a hint of perfume, but also clean. But so that one was sitting there. So I don't know if we're gonna really be able to see like volume wise just because my hair is a mess. I don't have a lot of oil in my hair right now. But as far as volume goes, I'm going to tell you if that's something that's important to you. I'll share which one I find is better. So I think for volume, like up here was Divi. I like Divi for volume. I also like their smell. It's a good dry shampoo. Next one for volume, Amika was kind of over here. I think it also adds good volume. The scent on Amika, I like the Divi scent better than Amika, but it's not one that is going to change my mind if I were to use it. Now the IGK, it doesn't give me like it's fine, like it's not bad, but it doesn't give me the same volume that I've gotten when I have used Divi or Amika. So if I'm going for volume, I typically grab Divi. But this one it does absorb oil well. I don't know if it's my go-to for volume, which is a big factor for me because I don't want my day two hair to look flat. stuck to my head, I want it. But it doesn't, you're not gonna look flat to your head. I just get a little bit more volume with this one and the Mika too. The scent, none of the scents bother me. I will say, I think this one is my favorite scent. This is my next favorite scent, and then a Mika scent comes last. But as far as volume, this one, Divi first, then a Mika, IGK last. All absorb the oil well. This one, no white residue. I feel like this, I don't have like on a shirt. I feel like you might get a little bit. I know Divi has a little bit of a white residue. I don't think it's supposed to. Yeah, this one has a little bit of a white residue. Um, so if white residue, the one that I will say that doesn't is a Mika. So that's kind of the differences of all of them. I think they're all really good dry shampoos. For me, the one that I will be repurchasing for sure is Divi and probably the Amika. I don't know if I will rebuy IGK, just at least not right now with how my hair is, but I still think it's a good dry shampoo. So anyways, I hope that was helpful. If it was, I know that was like a long description, but I have been trying for a long time to find good dry shampoos for my type of hair that give you life back, that also cleans your hair. The smell isn't a bad smell. Just overall good dry shampoo. So hope that helps seeing them. If it did, you can give me a follow for more videos like this. And yeah, there you go.